Bush TV, like and subscribe. Right now we just watch some video. And just go and watch them. See it? Up top. Like and subscribe. Mad.
The calls from Jamaica promised a $15 million lottery prize in return for wiring $50,000 to cover taxes. But when the 90-year-old Washington, D.C. man who answered the phone didn't send any money, and neither did his wife, the caller threatened violence.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill your husband. I'm gonna set your house on fire. I'm not giving you any more warning.
What the scammer, Keneal Thomas, didn't realize was that the man he targeted was William Webster, former director of the CIA and the FBI.
It seemed to me that something wasn't quite right. This was pretty obvious to me that there was something fishy about it.
He and his wife, Linda, notified the FBI.
When he threatened violence, did it seem like a legitimate threat?
He terrified me. He told me that what the sniper's bullet would do to my head, and the blood would go onto my White House, and it's very frightening.
The FBI says Thomas eventually realized who William Webster was.
At some point, he learned that he was involved with the FBI and CIA.
But that didn't stop him.
No, he said that the FBI and CIA would never find him.
Thomas was arrested when he flew to the U.S., unaware he was a wanted man. His sentence, 6 years in prison. The FBI says phone scammers from Jamaica aggressively target older Americans, claiming they're watching, sending pictures of their targets' houses, which many victims don't realize come from Google Earth. Older people, often alone, tend to be trusting and embarrassed to admit they've been cheated. The FBI says Thomas collected at least $300,000 from his victims, but not a nickel from the Websters, who now warn others to be wary. Pete Williams, NBC News, Washington.
Bush TV, like and subscribe.